Hello and welcome back to Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. When we last left off, well, we picked up a nice little sword, but made our way up to Shrouded Hills, mostly to identify and sell off some of my magic stuff that I found, and that one sword that was gifted to me is a filament sword. Really fast, very light, but unfortunately magical. It really should be, with a name like that, I personally think it should be a technological sword, but guess not. And might have also noticed that Sogg is wearing a lot less than he usually is. I'd like for you to do something for me, Sogg. I think you'd better leave the group, Sogg. Fine! Maybe I'll see you again sometime. Now where were we? Gotta be a tavern around here. With blackjack. And hookers. I must go. Good day to you. Also decided to drop by Shrouded Hills, mostly to follow up on the Betsy Toon angle. And see what's all going on around here. Let's check in here. Oh, the newspapers I had on hand, drop those. Those are no longer going to be necessary. Greeting disease. Yes, shall we barter? There we go. Do you have anything I need? Yes, actually. For 17 coins. It's a bit much, but I'll take it.
How can I help you?
Yeah. Hold on to the spring. And hold on to these lockpicks. Now, when I was playing this game the last time, which is the vanilla version, let's see.
What do you need to know?
I'd like to know a few things about you. Typically, when I last played, the only thing people upgraded were their stats and, like, this kind of, their primary fighting type stuff. But apparently Magnus has been upgrading all of his stuff that he can do. He's learned some mechanical and gone up quite a bit on Smithy. So that's rather useful. Chukka, pure dodge, pure melee. He's he knows what he does, and what he does ain't pretty. Yeah, he cannot make anything, and he knows no magic. Dog, obviously, the only thing he does is melee and expert, and melee and dodge, and he's very good at those. And finally, Virgil, again, melee and dodge, because he's been putting stuff in dexterity, which isn't a bad thing. I'd rather you put some stuff into intelligence, but yeah, necromantic, major healing. But I don't think you've learned any other spells. Yeah, you've just been putting everything into fighting and healing, which is nice. And a bunch of stuff into lockpicking. So why don't you hand me that and the dwarven ore? And, yeah, let's see if, we can get some of this stuff done.
How can I help you?
Now, what sort of things can you make for me? Mechanical. No spike traps, that's fine. Trap springers. Been a victim of a devious space trap. Okay. It disables traps. Not a bad thing to pick up at some point. But for now, we will pick up the autoskeleton key. The secrets of the locksmith laid bare when one uses the autoskeleton key. Built to the general specification of most known locks mechanism, this simple tool increases the chance of opening almost any conventional lock. We understand the implications of such a device and expect both sound judgment and discernment in its use. Sure. Absolutely. But yeah, let's also try to grab a featherweight axe. Dwarven technologists often supply us with the most innovative and useful items. The ultralight axe is no exception. Through combining dwarven ore and a common oak axe handle, an axe is created with only half the weight of a common axe. Maimings and decapitation have never been easier. Nice. You can also make dwarven gauntlets, which isn't a bad thing. It's, I think, something Virgil's wearing right now.
How can I help you?
So he's got a featherweight axe, which isn't too bad. Bonus to pick lock plus 10%. Yeah, I'll hold on to these, and you can hold on to these. $138 coins, not too bad. Although I'm probably sure I could get more from Lloyd. But let's go talk to Percival Toon and see what he says on the whole matter of, you know, the fact that we don't have a deed for him. In fact, the deed has gone to someone completely different. I don't think he's going to be particularly happy with us. Yes, what is it? I spoke to your sister. You did what? You tramp! She can't be trusted. She hates me. She told me how you sold the mine despite your mother's wishes. She doesn't know. My life was in danger. Stanton would have killed me. I had to sell. I owed him money. The silver had all dried up, and the iron wasn't bringing enough money fast enough. Oh, I also gave her the deed. By the gods, you are evil! You are trying to ruin me! Get out! Get out! I'm not that evil. Some more Ginkgo root. Could use more Cadra stem, though. Did I leave anything in here? Oh, bunch of steel. And, oh! Well, Bessie's gone, but she left some pure ore. That's nice. There was nothing in here, right? Not a thing. So, I think at this point, what I'd like to do is grab Julia, because I think it would be nice to have a less magical healer. Would do me a lot more or a lot better than Virgil. That said, Virgil can heal Chukka and Dog real well, so gonna keep him around as long as possible. And run off that way. And who knows? Maybe Jaina will be able to help us out with the multitudes of tobacco and coca leaves that we have. Hopefully. Chukka just swings and people just explode. So, yeah, Sword of Baltar. Not bad. Very not bad. And loading. And I think it's this house. Yep. Hello there. Hello to you, Jaina. May I ask you a few questions? You sure you wouldn't like to come along with me, Jaina? Yes, I would love to come with you. I'm ready to go right now. Then let's do so. We'll, borrow some money. What can I do for you? Well, some questions. I'd like to know some things about you. So you start off at level 6. Everything's pretty early on, but you have both Healing Salve and Fatigue Restore. And you have Therapeutics, Elixir of Persuasion, and Elixir of Physical Prowess. Not bad at all. And you are a half-elf. Yes, shall we trade? First off, what are you wearing? Just a plain dress. And it doesn't look like you had much of any kind of, fighting ability prepared. So, that's gonna be a thing. Let's move most of this over into my inventory, and then I'm going to move most of this back over to Jaina's inventory. Is that all of that? Yep. Those are your potions there. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good enough. And Magus, what I would like for you to do...
How can I help you?
Make me a balanced sword. Okay, well, at least you've got something to defend yourself with. And you've got pretty much all magic stuff. Oh, you've got some potion making stuff. We'll eventually have to grab you some armor, because you're essentially running around naked. Okay. So, I think from this point, we're probably going to head back to Toronto and then Ashbury, because, yeah. I think that's where we'll be finding Edward Teach. Who apparently is not Blackbeard. And yeah, things should be moving a lot more smoothly in this storyline now that I've got, having Chuck up with a hugely powerful magic sword, it's gonna help things. Gonna help things a lot. Okay. There we go. Gotta keep an eye on Jaina's stats, because run away, little thing. Run away. Wonder if she'd be better with the dwarven axe. I guess we'll find out soon. Or actually, I'd love to give her a decent bow and just hand her a bunch of arrows, because having her in back, if she levels up her archery, would be ideal. See, that's the problem, is you don't get to choose what your companions level up as, so it's a bit of a crapshoot. But when we come back, more Arcanum, and I think I'll just jump over to Ashbury unless something really special happens here. Have a good one, folks.